Another successful launch, solo launch out of Willie's. Got a little north wind blowing, so I'm gonna stay close to the land, and y'all know I don't like to get beat up, so I'm gonna stay close. I'm gonna fish around this marina, and then I'm gonna try by the silo by Gulfport. My plan, stay close. The wind's supposed to be real light, but it's good out the north. If y'all like the gear I got on, I talked about it already. It's sportsmangear.com. One of my favorite shirts that was sent to me by Tony Taylor. Thank you, Tony. He probably said, man, is that the only one you got? It's my favorite one. So, makes me look skinny. Sportsmangear.com. Check it out. But we're going to see what happens. Give it a minute here. A little light north wind. I know the water's gonna be pretty over here, so that's why I came. I can fish in that dirty water if I know it's so fresh. I know I'm gonna struggle. If I'm gonna struggle, I'm gonna struggle in clean water, right? It's early April. No live bait yet that I know of, but it's coming soon. First one, I saw some bait hitting the top, trout hitting the top. Look at here, boy. Right here by the first one. Looks like he's right at 15. Get a measurement, he's throwing blood all over me. Gonna get him right here by the dock. Got another one on here. And the fish are popping on the top around me right here. But you know, there's a lot of them this size right here. A lot of them, like, you know, what's that? 12 inches. But what I wanted to say is, I was working that thing like it's pretty cool out here. The water's still cold, I guess. Last 2 days, it's been 48 at night. I slowed it down, barely moving, like a wintertime bite, like a December bite. And that's when I started catching fish. I was moving it way too fast, getting ready to change bait. So the technique is everything, guys. Slow it down, speed it up. You gotta change it until you start catching fish. I hate to leave fish biting like that, but they all undersized. 12, 13, 14, probably 10. Regular bites, a lot of bait in the area, but I gotta go try by the silo. I gotta get a dinner, right? Take a little run to Gulfport right there. Well, looks like I got dinner on here. I have a few good keeper-sized redfish right here. He's strong. Ooh, woo. I got dinner on here, baby. The water's muddy out here at Gulfport, man. I can't believe it's that dirty. Y'all see that? You can barely see that fish. Look, perfect eating size. Beautiful fish. Big old trout on there, y'all. Big trout. Look at that hammer. There's dinner for sure, huh? I gotta get him in. He ain't hooked that well. Woo! Beautiful fish. He's trying to get it out. Let me go get that fish. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. That's a good one, y'all. That's a hammer right there, y'all. Check that out, huh? I just saw a guy out here in a bateau, and he told me he had 3 keepers that he caught earlier this morning, but he left too soon, because as soon as he left, I started catching fish. That's a hammer. He's about 19 inches. About 3 pounds. To show y'all what I'm catching these on, that's a jig head I bought off the internet because I like the way it had that head on it. See that barrel head? And that's 1/4 ounce. And the new bait that Chaz sent me, it's got some green, I don't know, green and white on it. It's not the bright green. The name is not on the pack though, but that's what I'm using. And I tried a couple other baits, and that's been the best bait so far. So look, Chaz knows the colors at the right time of year. Thank you, Chad. I got another ham. Look at that thing going crazy, man. Acting like a talking boy trying to spit that bait up. Look at another one. Man. Oh. Look at these boys and girls, huh? What? Gulfport trout there, baby. That's 19 inches. Beautiful fish. About that time of year, guys. Woo! That guy left too soon. Man, that gets your blood blowing, huh? Look at that. Perfect size, eating size redfish. And big old trout, man, that'll get your blood going. I never caught that many good sized redfish here, man. That's crazy. They're blowing up the water right here. Mackerel, man, some fun stuff. Let me get this fish in. Woo! Man, some big old fat trout. Golly, guys, another one, man. That hammer's coming down right now. Some ball slappers. That's some hammers. Look at that. Look at the size of that. That's 20 inches. That's mule trout, boy. What? That's what I'm talking about. If that don't get your blood going, even watching it on video will get your blood going, huh? Come on. Woo, woo. Look at that hog, y'all. 20 inches. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Man, huh? God has blessed me today, baby. Unbelievable. Look, I bought those little hooks. They're real thin. For trout, they work perfect. Even a 4 or 5 pounder. But I just hooked 2 or 3 redfish and they came undone. And just because the hook started to bend, and then the last one, they bent it all the way. So this is what I recommend, or death grip. They got like a little screw on them. These don't bend. A thicker hook. You know, I tried that thinner hook. It works good on trout, but if you get a red, oh my God. Man, I got another big old trout on. Oh, shit. There we go. I got the camera right now. Another big trout, man. It's crazy. Look at that. It's all hammers. Every one I'm catching. Every one I'm catching is 18 to 20 inches and fat. Beautiful, man. They made it. They arrived. The trout have arrived. Look at that. Take that head, boy. Boy, Roscoe missed out, huh? Look at that. Look at that fatty, boy. That's a ball slapper right there, huh? 21 inches. I'm gonna release that one. Man, that'll get your blood flowing right there, boy. I know y'all get tired. Y'all gonna get tired of this. But this one ain't as big, so y'all won't. He's about 15, maybe 16. Boy, they make him look small when you're catching them 20. Y'all can flip these with one hand, you see? Oh boy, that's dinner. Oh man, another nice legal trout. Oh shit, that last one was 16. That was about 16. Like I said, when they're 16, they look small compared to the big old fat 20s, huh? Now I hit the silos. I want to say something right here. Turn this thing around. I'm trying to do this by myself. I just want to say that it's not like this all the time. Last year, this was one of the worst production places for me. But I figured with all that dirty water, I told y'all that earlier, it would push a lot of these trout this way. And it's working out for me today. That's all I can say. Thank you, Lord. Well, Roscoe's wife loves these reds, man. This is perfect size. I just lost a bull. He took me into the rocks, but that's the perfect eating size right there, y'all. Roscoe loves those. This is like the 7th redfish I've caught, and they're all eating size, beautiful fish. Look at the spots on that one, how pretty. Beautiful fish. Blue tail, they're feeding like crazy. But that's, I got 3 of my favorite size in there, but I've got to release the rest, of course. And I've popped off probably 2 or 3 bulls running rocks with that weak hook. With it. So they on fire. I've never seen that many reds here at Gulfport. Another one, another red, man. The very next cast after I got off the last one. Very next, they must be stacked up down there. I've never seen nothing like that. Just one of those days, you know? Insanity. That's probably 8 or 9 right there. Complete insanity, man. That's all keeper size. That's about 22, 23 inch redfish. All of them. And the bulls, I lost a couple of them, but crazy, man. You see these fish. These fish are blowing up at the top, but it's mostly mackerel. Just kind of want to show y'all, you know, if I do turn the video, you won't see it. But they bust in little minnows and bait, and I think the redfish, from what I'm seeing, the redfish, I think, and the trout are sitting on the bottom or close to the bottom and waiting for the wounded or dead stuff to come down from the mackerel, hitting the bait on the top. That's what I'm seeing. If you keep your bait down low, I haven't caught 1 mackerel. You see all that blowing up? Hey guys, this is the matrix I use. I still don't know the color, but I don't think it's on here anywhere. But that's the color right there. Y'all can tell me what it is. It's kind of like a motor oil green. Beautiful. I love it, man. One of my favorite new colors. He knows what I like. Chad knows what I like. Another trout. I threw that one further out. Another trout. That's a pretty trout, about 17. Threw that one further out here, off of the rocks. The redfish been tearing me up, so I had to try to get away from them. All right, man. Gulfport was good to me this time. That don't happen a lot last year. And the water's not even clean over here, but the fish were there. And this was my, I think I figured it out. I had people around me wasn't catching that much. I just figured it out. I got lucky, you know, and it was in the right spot, figured it out. The mackerel, like I said, were eating on the top. And then the food that they kill that they don't eat goes to the bottom slowly. And the reds and the trout were sitting on real close to the bottom. I had a 1/4 ounce on. I let it sink. It's about 9 to 8 feet of water. I let it sink about 8 seconds and then start working it back, jigging a little bit, slow retrieve. A lot of times on a jig. I mean, almost like cold wintertime fishing. That's how I caught a lot of the fish. But great matrix bait, great zook rod. I got good equipment, good people behind me, and a good Lord. So we'll see you next time. I'll tell your friends about Tommy V's channel. You're gonna see a lot more of those 20-inch ball slappers coming in. Today was just the beginning of the spring and the summer. From Mississippi, big speckled trout and redfish and some flounder, hopefully. We'll see you next time on Tommy V's channel. Tight lines, guys.